But the Tory Lanez shit, they're saying free Tory now because Thug got out and a lot of celebrities.
Come on, man, you can't do that.
Wait, hold on.
They were saying it before Thug got out, obviously.
No, yeah, but like.
Wildin'. Nigga shot a joint.
Wait, just hear me out. Hear me out, though. Hear me out.
Yo, and the argument must be so ridiculous.
Yeah.
It must be so ridiculous.
It might be. It might be ridiculous. It might be. So, just recently, Megan came out, and this has no bearing on anything. It was just the argument I had before into why it was so hard to believe her. It's like if you start something with a lie, it's very difficult for you to be like, okay, believe me now, that's the truth. So she admitted, even on the interview with Gayle King, she was lying and Tory did beat. She said, yeah, I was lying to that bitch, Called Gayle King a bitch. Crazy.
She did.
Damn.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, I lied to that bitch, but I didn't know that bitch was going to ask me that question. Called her a bitch like 2 or 3 times.
Damn.
So
On camera.
it's from Megan's documentary that just came out.
Yeah. And she don't give a fuck because she edited that shit like, leave that in there.
She don't. So I watched it out today.
Hold on. She said leave that in there. No, she said it on camera.
No.
I was about to say, nah, she's a goon. Son. That's a savage.
And leave that shit in there.
Nah, that's fire.
So watching the documentary, she had a good point. She was like, it doesn't matter whether I slept with him or not.
Yeah.
He shot me. If he shot me, it's wrong, it's wrong.
I agree with you.
Valid.
Yeah.
Right? But she never, like, especially when it comes to her friends, she doesn't take accountability of, like, why didn't I? She's like, oh, she's not my friend no more. She didn't, like, hold it down for me, this and that. She never takes accountability for, like,
Joint taking accountability?
I
No
slept
accountability?
with-
That's crazy.
her boyfriend or whatever. You know what I mean? Or we would fight because I was sleeping with her boyfriend. She never does that. And then
She hooked them up. She hooked them together and then went and fucked them.
Yeah.
Because it didn't count until she fucked the nigga.
but she had a good point. And then she was like, she felt a pressure because everybody was already like judging her and stuff like that. That issue would have came out and said that people wouldn't have believed her, that they'd have found reason to not believe her even more. So that's kind of why she lied about it. But I'm like, if she just said that on camera from the start, like, what does it matter if I slept with him or not? He shot me.
That's it.
It would have been over.
Case closed.
You would have been valid. That would have been it. There's no excuse or reason for people to not believe you now because you're being upfront and you're being forward. So now every time a lie comes out, you be like, all right, I know I lied again, but like, no, believe me this time. That's a lot for people, especially when everything is so up in the air. The second thing is all of the evidence disappeared. So the appellate court was basically like, well, he has a right to defend himself again if there were things that were left out and witnesses that weren't called properly. Let's go back and test the gun again, especially since they didn't test whether or not there was like DNA or fingerprints on it from Megan's friend. So you tested it to see if Tory touched the gun, but you didn't test it to see if Megan's friend touched the gun, which basically would be enough to create like, you know,
Some reasonable doubt.
yeah, reasonable doubt. So they go back to find the weapon and all of the evidence and all that shit is gone.
I mean, hopefully he ain't shoot her.
Now, shit is draped in reasonable doubt. It's a fact.
Yeah, but I mean,
However, but like,
the phone call of him saying, yo, my bad, I was wild and I shouldn't have died.
But
He
that
didn't
could have
say
been
that,
about
though.
everything.
he said, yeah, he was, I heard that, my nigga.
He was
Y'all
apologizing.
exaggerated.
That
He didn't
could
say,
be out
I
of
shouldn't have shot
context.
you, my nigga. He never
He
said
didn't
that.
say that.
He didn't say
Clip the other shorty.
Yeah, it's
He
like,
said,
yo, I'm
I
sorry.
shouldn't have had y'all together there, whatever. It seemed like he
Shit
was
went left.
apologizing for the night.
Yes.
Word.
Clip. I know.
I was
I'm
talking to
not.
both of y'all.
Now, remember, nigga, I ain't on here trying to defend Tory Lanez, my nigga.
facts.
For
This
fuck
is
out
no-
of
this
If
is
he
in
shot
no
the
de-
joint, yeah.
No
word.
defense.
If he-
for
I'ma just shut the
nobody.
fuck up, matter of fact, because
Yeah.
word.
My thing is, I know it's unpopular, but my thing is like, if there's even the slightest chance that there's someone innocent in jail, we should have the conversation. If he shot her and it's beyond a reasonable doubt, of course that's where the nigga belongs. I'm not saying he should be free, but what I'm saying is this like whole thing of like trial by internet is fucking stupid. This is somebody's life. This is somebody's father. If it's not true or there's reasonable doubt, like why wouldn't we test everything to be absolutely sure before?
Yeah, but
we
he had
just
a trial in court.
So for context, Megan's lawyer came out and refuted that claim. Basically, what he said is that the gun is still in Los Angeles Police Department's custody. His file refutes that there was a failure to produce and preserve evidence. Basically, he said prosecutors focused on a large body of evidence, referring to it as a bucket of evidence, rather relying on the DNA results alone. So
So could you?
Reggie got TikTok news.
No. I'm just. Could you walk through that again?
Alex Spiro.
Bucket of evidence, nigga. That's what he
Yeah,
said.
Alex Spiro,
Bucket.
who is Megan's lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
confirmed that the firearm and its magazine are still in L.A. Police Department's custody,
So Megan's lawyer is saying this. Got you.
refuting the filing that argues failure to produce and preserve evidence.
So the judge who said it's unconstitutional that the evidence can't be found is absolutely wrong. The non-partial or biased judge. And
Well-
we're going to basically go by what Megan's lawyer is saying, who's on her payroll.
I would have to find the judge because a lot of this stuff is saying that there's been a false report by this very specific site.
I didn't say he was found innocent. I'm saying
Oh.
the appellate court is willing to reopen the case and look at it.
Nah, they still gonna keep son in there.
Yeah.
I'll continue to look, but
Megan's lawyer says the gun isn't missing, which is fine if it's not missing. My thing is, if the weapon wasn't tested, if my whole argument is like hypothetically, if you get shot and they're like, well,
You
which
definitely
one
did.
of these niggas did it? Obviously, maybe I'm probably the one who did it. But if my argument is, well, I didn't shoot, there's two people in the car, and they're like, okay, well, let's test you to see if your fingerprints are on the gun. Okay, your fingerprints are on the gun. Why wouldn't you test everybody else who was also in the car?
I'm gonna say that too. You're a fucking rat. I'd have punched you right in your shit.
I'm not a rat.
Well, there's two niggas in the car. Immediately, I put my hands on you.
Isn't that it's dry
Yo,
shit?
we
I'm
sitting
like,
here,
it's
and the nigga
both
like,
of us.
well, there's two people in the car, and why wouldn't you immediately test both? Like, what you mean? Bang, bang, bang. Like, come get this nigga, man. Yeah, you're a rat. You
like,
couldn't even hold it
wait.
down fake.
What?
This is fake.
I'm
We
going to
fake.
jail for you?
No, we're faking. This is
Yes,
not even a real
I
thing. You
understand.
still couldn't. You were
Okay.
uncomfortable holding
Listen,
it down.
Listen.
Nigga said, well, there's two people in the car.
It's two people here. I didn't do anything. I'm not going to say.
Yo!
Humans.
Yo,
That's humans.
this is a
joking.
fake scenario. Shit don't even work. Yo, this nigga's bad, man. You bad business, my nigga.
But they probably didn't test anybody else because they had the neighbor.
because they had them on video
Talking about-
and they had eyewitnesses and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
the little guy shot her.
Yeah, that
yeah.
shit is wild.
Yeah.
Brad, you had to. You should verify your source because it's saying that the judge couldn't. It's not.
article.
It's
Go
not
ahead.
saying anything that you
Go ahead.
said. To be honest,
And then he has a music video with a butcher
my
knife
God.
chopping a horse leg,
Yeah.
like a stallion.
He was wild in there.
Yeah.
Hold on, this is after?
Yes.
He was wild.
He was on trial.
He's in a butcher shop and he has a horse
Chopping
leg with
a
a
leg.
knife to it.
they're saying that his team had filed a report last year that the AG declined to even respond to. They filed a new petition.
How long he been in now?
A year, 2 years, something.
He
like
got a dub, right?
that? He got.
10?
Got
10?
12.
12.
Well, he might have 10 to go.
Yeah.
It's trash because well, I mean, we'll see what happens. But my thing is, if there's any reasonable doubt, then, and if I'm wrong, I will wholeheartedly be like, yo, my bad, I was wrong. The nigga did it. Like, he should be in jail.
But
what
there's
I'm saying
nothing
is,
saying-
if
He's
there's
already in
reasonable
jail.
doubt-
Yeah.
There's
No, there
nothing
was a
saying-
I'll find the article, but like that's where I got the fucking topic from. I didn't make it up.
Yo, but 12 for shooting a foot that's a lot of time.
It is.
I think
Well,
the
not
judge
his first-
basically
it wasn't
said
his first
because
charge,
he
yeah.
was campaigning and he was doing all the extra shit.
He was
That's why
wilding.
they gave him the extra time,
They
which
asked him not
again
to mention her name, he was
is
tweeting.
wildly unreasonable.
She was at Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
Shows up right after, like on stage, like
Got into a
intimidating
physical.
her now.
Yeah.
Got into a physical altercation with
Yeah.
He was doing a lot.
Oh yeah.
Everything goes into your
Alcina.
sentencing.
Yeah.
Everything
Beat
you
up
do
August
goes.
Alsina.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
He was living his life.
in the documentary, they got him on like IG Live with Diddy.
Jesus.
Right.
Not surprised.
Tory Lanez is sitting there in a fitted that got devil horns coming out of it.
Yeah, you going down.
All right.
Jesus
And then
Christ.
Diddy's like, "Yo, you my favorite R&B artist." And he goes, "Yeah."
Damn.
And Diddy said, "Yeah, I got a dark toxic side to me."
Yeah.
And it was just like,
And this is hours after the stomp out of Cassie. Like, this nigga-
yes.
Yo, you
Still in
The
the towel.
blood, the blood is still on his shirt.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, come on, son.
And also, this is in no way like me saying anything like, because even with Megan lying, I don't feel like she's a bad person. I support her as an artist and everything else. I'm just saying somebody's in jail. If you lied, like, please understand why there might be people who doubt anything after the fact.
But I mean, nobody in this room can say they haven't lied before.
Word.
Yeah.
Especially about that.
Yeah, but it's different than you be like, oh yeah, I didn't.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I was gonna say keep going.
Nobody can say they haven't lied before,
Right.
especially about that. What the
I don't
fuck
know that
exactly are you
What is
talking
that?
about?
About like if somebody pressing you about like, did you sleep with a joint or something like that? You be like, nah, I ain't do that.
okay.
I
What
thought
you-
you meant
what were you talking
shooting
about?
joints in the
Oh,
foot. I was
yeah.
gonna make
Nah,
sure.
nah,
I didn't even want to have this conversation.
That's not where the
on
lie
camera.
is. The lie is
I'm
a
gonna say, hold on, Neff, I gotta holler at you after.
around Queens.
Man, it's just with canes and shit in your past.
9-2.
Yeah, you bugging out. My
Jawad
nigga.
like,
Club foots.
Damn.
but yo,
Jawan famous for making them dance. Make them dance, Lance.
it's
Why is Lance's little brother's name Lance?
Huh?
Lance.
Lantz. I see
Yes,
that.
crazy.
But he's nice too.
Yeah.
Lance and Lance.
I mean, it's one thing for you to like lie about who ate all the pork ribs. There's some shit.
We know who did that. You and them all.
Definitely not me.
But like something that puts somebody in jail, like again, is a very strong possibility son did that shit.
Right.
But if there's reasonable doubt, I think you should treat it as such. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, you're not wrong for that, but that's what it is.
Sony Hall, November 22nd. Make sure you buy your tickets now. They're going fast. And then November 30th, we in Philadelphia. The Foundry at the Fillmore. Cop tickets. The two shows won't be the same. Don't miss out. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please like, comment, and subscribe. For more content, click over here. And most importantly, sign up for our Patreon. We need the money. Reg, stop lying.